Hey there guys, John Campea here. Thanks for visiting my movie vlog. Now, we've all known for some time that a brand new reboot of Hellboy is on its way to theaters, completely separate and divorced from the Guillermo del Toro and his Hellboy films. This film, we got the likes of Stranger Things' David Harbour. He's going to be playing Hellboy. We got Ian McShane. We've got Mila Jovovich. And up until today, we had Ed Skrein. Now, as you guys all know, Ed Skrein recently did a magnificent job playing Francis in Deadpool. He was also in that absolutely wretchedly horrible Transporter film that he actually left Game of Thrones to do. That was a pretty questionable career choice. Anyway, up until today, he was supposed to be in the new Hellboy movie, but he has now backed out of the film, citing the reason being whitewashing. He put out a statement today. I'm going to read it at length because it's worth checking out his words. Here's what Ed had to say. Last week, it was announced that I would be playing Major Ben Damio in the upcoming Hellboy reboot. I accepted the role unaware that the character in the original comics was of mixed Asian heritage. There has been intense conversation and understandable upset since that announcement, and I must do what I feel is right. It is clear that representing this character in a culturally accurate way holds significance for people, and that to neglect this responsibility would continue a worrying trend to obscure ethnic minority stories and voices in the arts. I feel it is important to honor and respect that. Therefore, I have decided to step down so the role can be cast appropriately. Representation of ethnic diversity is important, especially to me as I have a mixed heritage family. It is our responsibility to make moral decisions in difficult times and to give voice to inclusivity. It is my hope that one day these discussions will become less necessary and that we can help make equal representation in arts a reality. I am sad to leave Hellboy, but if this decision brings us closer to that day, it is worth it. I hope it makes a difference. Now, I've got a few thoughts on this, but let me start with something of a negative thought, okay? In the beginning of his statement, Ed says that he accepted the role unaware that the character he was playing was of mixed Asian descent. He didn't know that? How do you accept a role and a job that's going to tie up your schedule for 2 or 3 or 4 months without you, your agent, your reps, absolutely knowing anything about the character that you're supposed to be portraying? Are we expected to believe you didn't know, you had no idea that this role you just accepted whipsy-doozy? Like, I didn't even think about it. Somebody's offering me a role. Okay, yeah, I take it. And you didn't know anything about it before signing up to play the role? I find that a little bit hard to believe. Just a little bit hard to believe. Like, he's probably absolutely telling the truth, but I do find it a little shady. Okay, let's put that aside for a second. Now let's actually look at the statement and what he's done here, stepping down from the role. Now look, if you've watched me for any period of time, you know that my general outlook as an audience member is I don't care, normally. Like, you put Michael B. Jordan in to play the Human Torch, I don't care. He's a good actor and the role turned out well, even if the movie wasn't great, but the role turned out well. You want to put Michael Clark Duncan as Kingpin? That's awesome. I don't care that traditionally the role is white. It doesn't bother me. All that I care about as an audience member is, are you giving me a great character and are you giving me a great movie? That being said, I have to really respect the words that Ed is saying here, and what he is stating is his motivation. Look, there is no doubt there is a big disparity in representation, especially for Asian actors, and we're talking about a specific Asian character now in the Hellboy universe. If there is an Asian character here, why not take that opportunity to give an underrepresented minority group an opportunity to play the role on screen? I mean, it's an Asian character, so why not? Now, I'm not sitting here saying that from now on, any comic book character that's white has to be played by a white person. Any comic book character that's Hawaiian has to be played by an Hawaiian character. I'm not saying that at all, but I really do respect his words here because what he's saying is true. There are groups in our society that are underrepresented on screen. And if we have an opportunity like this one here, where we have a character that in the source material, they play a certain demographic, why not give somebody from that demographic the opportunity to play the role? It just kind of makes sense. So good on you, Ed. I don't know if I 100% believe you when you say you had no idea the character was of Asian descent, but whatever, I'll put that aside. I respect your words and I respect your stand, and you stepping down from this major motion picture, I believe says something, and good on you. But the big question here is, what do you guys make of all this? Do you respect the stand that Ed's taking? Do you not respect it because you don't believe him in the first place? What are your thoughts? What's your perspective? Jump into the comments section below. Keep it friendly, guys. We all love movies here, but jump into the comments section below and leave your thoughts. And listen, guys, while you're here, take a second, click that subscribe button, become a subscriber of my YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, simply @John Campea. That'll do it for me, guys. Thanks a lot for joining me. My name's John Campea, and until the next video, Bye-bye.